It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Siren Craft Brew, and it is a bottle of the Broken Dream Breakfast Stout, coming in at 6.5% ABV. Big fan of the Siren Craft Brew beers. Some of the beers that they produced have been absolutely phenomenal, really phenomenal beers, where they put a little bit of apple in the beer, and some of their IPAs, some of their pale liquid mistress, that was the one. Great beer, great beer. Off the top of my head, can't really remember all of their beers. I just know that I like them. This is a breakfast stout brewed with oats, so already I'm seeing great texture to the beer. Look at that wonderful lacing on the glass. Look at that, looks fantastic. A lovely dark jet black beer, and if you rock the beer back and forth, look, you can see the carbonation struggling to get through that big, fat, thick, creamy beer. Look at that, looks great. Aroma then on Broken Dream Breakfast Stout. Oh, blimey. Smells wonderful, absolutely wonderful. Chocolate, coffee, caramel. You do get the aroma of the oat flakes. You get the aroma of big, thick creaminess. I know I can see that in the beer. I can see it's going to be a big, thick, chocolatey, velvety, quality brew. But you can smell it as well. Smells great. I cannot wait any longer. Let's dive in. Cheers. Oh yeah, bitterness galore on this one. It's bitterness coming from the dark roasted malts used in the beer. I imagine some of the bitterness as well is coming from the hops used, but for me it's that big, harsh roasted malt bitterness that you only get from a beer like this. And the next thing I want to talk to you about is not the flavour, but again that mouthfeel. I could see the mouthfeel. I can almost smell the mouthfeel, but I certainly can taste it. Not taste it, but feel it in my mouth, you know? Flavour-wise, not surprisingly again, if you're a beer geek, if you drink a lot of beer, a lot of stouts, a lot of porters, you'll understand the vinous note that comes with a beer like this. It's big, it's vinous, it's like a strange red wine quality to the beer. That again comes from the natural ingredients used, typically the roasted malt. It gives off so many different qualities and flavours when you add hops as well. Imagine, and I've spoken about this before as well, sorry if you've heard it already, but when I talk about a breakfast stout, when you talk about breakfast cereals, your Weetabixes, your Cheerios, and then you talk about the flavours that you're pulling from the beer, the chocolate, the coffee, the caramels. They're all big, thick, gloopy flavours in their own right. So imagine this beer being thin and extremely drinkable. It just wouldn't work, would it? That's the quality I like about craft brewers. They understand how to build a beer, how to put it all together, even down to mouthfeel. This beer would be nothing without that big, thick, creamy mouthfeel. So they've added oats and they've got it. They've got that mouthfeel. A really, really good, top quality brew this. So let's just kind of recap quickly. Aroma was great. The look of the beer is great. The taste is great. The mouthfeel is great. There's nothing I can say bad about this beer. Siren Craft Brew Broken Dream Breakfast Stout then. 6.5% ABV. I'm going to give this a 9 out of 10. It's a 9 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Put your comments in the comments box. Please subscribe to our daily beer reviews and cheers.